Isaac, you dream of a giant library that's endlessly filled with every book you could possibly want. Elamir, you're dreaming of somebody feeding you food that also heals all your wounds. And Amari, you dream of petting a little thing's head that goes snaggle, snuggles, snaggle, snuggle, stoof. And Ayaka, of course, you dream of riding Brock like he's a majestic beast through every battle. You with a giant sword in each hand, swinging each way, cutting off people's heads as he eats them.
That sounds pretty rad.
Right?
Oni, because unlike everyone else who dreams softly and with happiness in their heart, you know your dreams are now permanently stuck in the realm of your goddess. The one you saw turn to dust in front of you while you were burning away. Yet her land looks nothing like you last left it. A mountain of skulls erupt from a lava spewed terrain.
So does it sit on a throne of lies?
A throne of skulls? There's a pile of skulls in front of you reaching out of a magma field, which seems to have erupted from the normal terrain you would see here.
Could I do some sort of perception check to see if anyone's about?
Yeah, go and give me a perception check.
Because there technically should be 3 people, not including me, here.
You just hear the sounds of just like someone greedily drinking. You feel like you can hear the glugs from some sort of bottle and the water, the liquid coming down their face and hitting the ground below, but you can't quite place it.
I'm gonna look for my jar of sweet milk, see if anyone stole it. I guess I'm just gonna walk about. And...
You're gonna walk and bow. Are you gonna reach out to anybody?
I think I'm gonna start off by trying to reach out to Ankaha.
Okay.
The Sun God Ankaha. Did you fulfill your promise in reviving my goddess?
Oh, revive is such a... Oh, it's such a word that doesn't even begin to encompass what you've done. And for once, I am the most happy I've ever been in my entire life. As a echoing voice comes from the rock you would normally see your goddess sitting on, over here.
Wait, his voice was coming from her.
No, it is definitely different from your goddess's voice, but not any voice you recognize. Look at what you've done to me. The power you've given me. I now control part of the infernal realm. Their souls, their agony, fueling every step I take. Do you know what this means for me?
The souls that died during that cataclysmic explosion have found their resting place.
Do you know what their hearts were filled with when they died?
Blood.
Terror? Oh.
A hunger for vengeance. For revenge. Every one of them hating that feeling, that aching in their stomach. Never fulfilled their entire lives angry. And they die.
Who? The Blue Flame cultist or the leaders of the city?
Oh, the most hatred does not come from the above. It comes from the rebel. And she drops one of the skulls and crushes it under her foot. Every insignificance had enough hatred in their heart to keep me alive. And now look at them, unjustly murdered, after unjust lives. They shall fuel me and their agony fuels me now more. I no longer feel their pity, their anguish. I just feed from their sorrows. And she sits on her throne.
The curse that's infected both of us, you're just accepting it.
To say I'm accepting it is an understatement. This curse that you gave me, the one I thought you a monster for even deeming to taint my blood with, it is instead the greatest gift I've ever had. Imagine going from one pathetic worshiper, one you have to keep alive, constantly on his quest for death, or your death comes, and now I have thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of souls that would look to me as their salvation. All for what? Giving up the goal? Just what I was originally meant for? I am so much more than I originally was. Same with you. Has it been fun? Have you enjoyed your second half as much as I have?
No. It's filled with constant stress, pain, headaches of inquiries and information and questions that need to be answered but will never be.
Oh my.
Fear of having to fight gods and celestial beings.
I am envious. Imagine the feast that he is having on you. All that agony and angst. I am but full from my prey, but you seem like an endless fountain of curiosity and doubt. How else could we have ended up in such a beautiful situation?
I won't necessarily suggest beautiful. Intriguing.
Well, just wait. When you get a taste of the power he can provide you, you will forget all this hesitation. Just accept. Drink from his glass. Accept his gifts. They will make you more powerful than you could ever imagine. And just always remember, regretting it is part of the fun.
You do understand any power that I accumulate from whatever transaction will be aimed towards him.
I do not worry about him anymore. I have grown above my original concerns. Why try to fight the tides of destiny when you can just accept that you get to enjoy the time you have?
Who just accepts it and embrace the waterfall at the end.
You will see. And you see her dissipate away. And as you have a moment to yourself, that glugging sound gets louder and louder. Until before you realize it, a creature, a demon, is standing in front of you, glugging from a giant gourd filled with some mysterious liquid. Hello. Glad we could finally say hello to each other. He reaches out a hand.
I'm presuming you're the one who's inhabiting this blade? Or my heart?
Well, it was my heart originally.
Finders keepers.
You may keep it. It's not very often you have a blade of this quality. So you may use me as your weapon. I may heal you. bring you the infernal power you desire. And remember, I'm always watching.
What's the cost? I know with you demons, nothing's ever free.
Well, I'm incredibly thirsty. And luckily for you, you came with fantastic baggage. You see, I drink the blood that stains your soul. And for me, I shall be gorging myself for months on you. The history you have, the people you've killed, the villages, the demons, the evil ones. Yes, yes, I shall enjoy it all. But I will require more. You've already accepted it.
So who's my first target?
I'll tell you when I see them. I don't have specifics. I have taste. That's all I do. That's what powers me. Oh, and of course your agony, your self-doubt. Any negative emotion you have fuels me. It's tasty. I love it.
And you're still hungry?
Oh, I'm actually quite full, but it wasn't even you, to be honest. Oh, do you know how rare it is to feel a goddess's misery and despair? Oh, imagine the original soul, the one you love, what she's feeling underneath that mask.
I've got an idea. There's someone I want to kill, who I believe is a taste that you've never experienced before, and will never again.
Okay.
Have you ever sampled the blood of someone from the deep void?
You are talking about the rarest of delights.
Exactly.
Then I think we have a deal.
Leave my goddess alone.
I will leave your goddess alone. But her demon, I cannot speak for it.
She has her own demon.
Who do you think you spoke to?
You know the name?
Some things are even out of my pay grade. But me, my name's Doji. I am the drunken Oni. Now, I think it's time to wake up.